All right. So keeping it in the Rob family here. Uh, Last week I picked on Bad Religion a little bit on Against the Grain. Turn on the leave the whatever that song is that I always skip, the second song of the album, the one you had on your great playlist. So that was fun. And this week, okay, I got to tell you about what got eliminated. I thought I was gonna do New Maps of Hell because I think if I'm nominating the worst Bad Religion song ever, like because it taking out the Prague album, it would
Okay,
be that.
I was gonna say, bro, there's a whole album we could talk about
Yeah, I was
here.
like taking that album out and taking out stuff that's sometimes with Bad Religion. They have a lot of experimentation on a lot of those albums. So there's some stuff like I wouldn't even call a lot of that stuff bad. It's just like okay, that was kind of a miss. Like
Right.
they had like an industrial song on Recipe for Hate, and they were like, yeah, we're probably not going to do that again. So it kind of it is what it is. But I will say, New Maps of Hell has this one song called
Oh, is that
Prodigal.
the album we're going with?
No, I just have to mention
Okay,
this song
okay.
because I really wanted to just bury this song. It's called Prodigal Son. I hate that freaking song. I think it's a terrible, terrible Bad Religion. I can't believe Bad Religion recorded it. Go listen to it to know what I mean. I just think it's
Oh, I'm writing that down. I'm gonna listen to that tonight for
especially
sure.
that album. New Maps of Hell is a really heavy, intense album. Brooks Wackerman is just killing it with the drums on that album, and then that freaking song is just it's like a bad train song or something. I don't know what is going on there.
That's
Okay,
funny, bro.
now to this. Now that we've buried Prodigal Son. Come on, Greg, what were you doing? Anyway, okay, back. Let's go back to last week. I did where punk rock all started. Let's do where like skate punk really gets codified here. If we're talking about Bad Religion, we're talking about a sacred cow here. 1988 Suffer.
Dude, this album rules so hard.
I was thinking about I was listening to this on the drive after work today, and I was like, you know what? Some days I do my unofficial Bad Religion album ranking in my head like twice a month. I don't know why. And and sometimes No Controls in first place, and sometimes Against the Grains in first place, and sometimes Suffers in first place. But like I always enjoy Suffer the most. There's something about Suffer that's very just I don't know what about it. It's just like very pure or something that I love Suffer. So great album, but there is one skip that I generally have on this album. It is the seventh song on this album, Forbidden Beat.
I think you're not alone with that, dude. Go look at the numbers.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not going after something everyone loves. Because again, I think for the most part, Suffer's like a perfect album. It's one of those albums. It's 26 minutes long. You get in, you get out. It feels awesome. And I think thinking about it as a skate punk album. I think I hear all these songs that just put a skate video on in the background to every single one of these songs except for Forbidden Beat. I don't know what I cannot stand the song. And then even the chorus too. It's like I think they're just trying a little too hard. Like they're playing a little bit too much with the idea of like the finding of knowledge and the uncovering stuff and the rebellion and stuff. So it's this big thing of forbidden beat, and just the way the whole thing is laid out. Even like the rock part, the way it builds up, I find it just nauseating. I think it'd be like an average song on like New America or one of their like late 90s albums, the major label stuff that wasn't as great, but just Forbidden Beat, I can't deal with it. I forbid it.
You say you forbid it. That's funny. Hold on, I'm checking out a sample real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know that I have the same vitriol for it you do. It's not a great song though. Yeah, dude, I could live without that song.
Yeah, to me, it's a rock song on a purely punk album. Is where it really just kind
It
of
does feel a little out of place, honestly. And I need to listen to that album. It's been a little while, but this album is pretty fun, man. I really enjoy it. So what's your banger banger on this record, dude?
okay.
Which one gets you going?
Yeah, that was hard because it could be many of them, and like no matter what I was gonna pick, they were all cliche. That's like oh your favorite
Right?
song
This
on
album's
Nevermind or
full of
something.
that.
Yeah, it's like yeah they were all hits. So what are you gonna do? But it is the one. It's Do What You Want. To me, that is one of their top 5 songs. From every part about it, the lyrics, the guitar, especially like there's just something really badass to me about Do What You Want.
I I was pretty confident you were going to go with that song.
Mm,
Mine is a different song, my favorite one on the album, but that is probably my second favorite song on the album. So I
mm,
love that track. I would go with "Give You Nothing" is probably
mm.
my favorite song on the album because that's one of my like favorite songs from a band that I don't gush over. Like I really, really do appreciate and enjoy Bad Religion when they're on, but like I don't seek them out often. It is not a disrespect thing. It is simply a taste thing. I just go, I prefer No Effects version of this versus Bad Religion because, we've talked about it ad nauseum. It's lyrics I don't necessarily understand all the time. I'm not an educated man. I am a smart human being, but I am not an educated person. So there's lyrics and words that I simply just go, what are they talking about? Like I don't even get it, and it's just. I'm a dum-dum, so I got to go dum-dum direction with these songs, and I got to listen to the stupid stuff.
That's why he likes Pennywise. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro, what? Hold on, dude. Hey, Jim, if you see this, Fletcher, if you see this, beat this guy up. I didn't say that. I love Pennywise, dude. I prefer Pennywise over BR any day. But yes, but you're right though. I like the more surfer dude, skater dude style of this music than I do the intellectual side.
And Pennywise is hardly unintellectual. Like Pennywise is the least bro-tastic you could get in terms of bro-tastic music. It was
right. No, I know what you mean though. But I was like, wow, that was a kick in the nuts, dude. Pennywise. Blah. Oh,
just kidding.
Yeah, I know. I'm just dude. Kidding. You know what though? People in the comments, man, Pennywise gets bashed, bro. They get bashed hard.
Well, I'm playing on that stereotype with making that comment is because like there is that thing that like Pennywise is what I've heard people call them what the desert rats are, basically rednecks who live in California.
Yeah, they're like there's jock music. I'm like, dude, listen to the words, man. Those guys are definitely not jocks by choice or trade, man. They're surfers. That's a different kind of punk, dude. Like surfer dudes are, so there's some overlap there, but look at hardcore. That's what hardcore is. Hardcore is where the overlap is at. That's where like the normie kids like heavy music. They don't listen to punk. They listen to hardcore. Like this is one of the things I don't like about Drain and Knocked Loose. Shout out Drain. Actually, they're not too bad. And their shows are amazing. But like I don't listen to bands like that because I don't fit in with that group of people very well. It's just not my jam, dude.
Well, there's a distinction too between like, okay, Pennywise, I would say more so than a lot of other bands that appeals to like jocks, like because it's like badass, cool music.
Yeah, it's
so
weird,
like, so people like that, and I get that, and so, but like that doesn't mean that music is really like jock music, though. I would not say that Pennywise.
It's all because of Brohim, dude. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and people being late. It's like calling AFI before this album a gothic punk band. Calling them a goth punk. It's the same thing. You're taking some of the visual what you're seeing and applying it there.
I've heard people like give a bunch of grief to Fuck Authority, and I didn't understand that one at all because that song was an anthem to me when I was young. Like I literally like built my who I am on that track. Like I'm like, yeah, dude, I feel you on that. I 100% agree with that. I was talking to my mom today and said, yeah, I just don't do Authority very well. I got to work for myself. And she was like, been like that your whole life, son. And I'm like, yeah, 6 years old. I was carving fuck you in my desk at school. Got caught doing it. Got kicked right out. Been the same guy ever since I was 6, bro. Like, I took a knife to school and carved fuck you in my desk at 6. I was awesome. I was not awesome. And I was not cool. I was not popular. I was a little shithead, but fuck Authority. So it is what it is. Also, Give You Nothing. Good song. Bad Religion. Suffer. Great album.